Did you know most people who have a podcast don't make it past their third episode? 90% of people who make it past their third episode don't make it past their 20th episode. So there's all these podcasts that have been abandoned. And I don't want that to happen to you. Because someone like me, who's been featured in Yahoo News, who flew out to the Philippines because of a podcast episode, I've learned the secret to getting ahead of other podcasters when it comes to engagement. Engagement starts with storytelling. Give me 10 minutes and you're going to hear a master framework on storytelling to level up your podcast.
Number one, engage with emotion. Number two, explore with structure. Number three, elevate with relatability. Now, you're going to want to write this down. You're going to start with the end in mind. What do I want my audience to do once they hear my episode? It's not about the download. It's about the action, the inspired action that they're going to take after they hear your message. Storytelling has a way of being sticky, but also storytelling has a way of being very motivational and inspirational. And it inspires someone to want to act. But if they don't know the direction that they're going, they may just sit still. So you have to think about your audience. What do I want them to do? Do I want them to book me for an event? Do I want them to share the podcast? Do I want them to actually be a guest on the podcast? You have to think about that first. Are you with me? Everyone with me? Okay. This is important. Write this down. What emotion or feeling do I want my audience to experience before I create my episode? Now I want you to close your eyes really quickly. We're going to do this very, very quickly because of time. I want you to think of the most positive memory that you can think of right now. For some of you, it's grandma's cooking on Sunday. For others, it's at the beach, listening to the waves. And when you have that positive memory, I want you to open your eyes and just raise your hand. Just raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand. Oh, I'm going to pick on you.
That's why I sat in front.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. So what was your memory?
My memory. Oh.
And turn around so the crowd can see you.
Hey, everybody. My memory was going through the Burger King drive-thru with my grandfather when I was a little girl, and he made a point to ask the worker at the drive-thru, like how her day was, like how she was doing, and really meant it. And you could feel like the genuine reaction from her, that she was really touched that somebody asked and checked in with her. And that was, I guess, the lesson that taught me the importance of always being kind, and that you can always change someone's day with that.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Christine.
Christine?
Yeah.
Chris, nice to meet you. Stay right there. Stay right there. Did y'all feel Christine's authenticity and energy right there? Yeah. Did you feel that emotional connection that she had with her grandfather? It started to kind of overflow into the room. When your listener is listening to your podcast, if that emotion is not there, if that story is not there, they're not going to feel anything. It's just going to be another episode. So I want you to remember the emotion, the feeling that you want your audience to experience before you even do your episode. But there's more, right? Next is what? What's the second one? Is it on there?
Explore with structure.
Explore structure. Now, how many of you do interview podcasts? Raise your hand. Interview? Okay. How many of you do solo podcasts? I love that. Shout out to the solo people. All right. How many of you do kind of like like segments where it's kind of like limited series? Anyone? Okay. I like that. So your structure and your delivery is very important. Now, I'm going to use a podcast that probably everyone knows, the Joe Budden podcast, right? Everyone knows that podcast. So when I listen to the podcast, I actually listen to it from a storytelling standpoint. So here's the structure, right? You have your intro. What does Joe do? He usually plays either music or a comedy bit. Why do you think he does that?
Engage with the listener, break the fourth wall a little bit.
Got to break the wall. People have 10,000 to 60,000 messages that are all around them at all times. I need to grab your attention. And usually if it's a song that you've heard before, it will bring you back to a moment in time. So he uses music that he knows people will engage with. Or he uses a comedian to make you laugh, because laughter now allows you to what? He's not just playing music. He's not just showing comedy. Everything is strategic in the way that he's delivering his story. Next, he has multiple hosts, right? Who's the tech and Apple guy? Ice. Look, see, I didn't even have to say that. Who's the money guy and the entrepreneur guy? Ish, right? But Joe is the most important piece of this because he's the narrator. Have you ever noticed that when he tells a story, and he's going to put some sauce on it, he narrates what he's thinking as he's telling the story? Who do I see in the corner with the shiny suit on? You guessed it right, Ish. And everybody starts laughing. You need to give your inner thoughts to the podcast episode, to the topics that you're speaking and that you're sharing. So if there's something that's really important to you that moved you in a certain way, you may say, man, I thought about 7th grade when I went out on a date with this girl. Man, I was a loser. If I had your knowledge, I would have been a man in school. 2 minutes, thank you. Narrate what's in your mind so that you can bring a different way to structure and deliver the story at hand. And what's the last one? Elevate with relatability. Now, this is for my interview people, which I know my brother to the left is going to really give you some amazing tips. Before you bring somebody on your podcast, I want you to really think about, does their story fit the relatability to my audience? Your first audience is your viewers, your listeners. Your second audience is your advertisers and your sponsors. Are you solving their problems with your content? Is your messaging speaking to them as well? If you ever notice Joe will talk to the patronies, that's one audience. The free people, like myself, that's one audience. And then the corporate people, that's another audience. You have multiple messages that has to go out, and it has to be relatable to all those audiences. So how do you do that? First thing you're gonna do, you're gonna put each audience in a circle, and then you're gonna write out 3 different things that are important to them. Make sure you write this down. 3 different things that are important to them and how your podcast solves that problem. And if it doesn't solve that problem, you need to link with someone that can help you do that. Time.